Nearly 2 years ago, I conceived of the idea of the Who Are We project. This came from a response to post-COVID, austerity, the rise of social media, but also because here in Ilford we work in a beautiful, diverse, multicultural context, and we really wanted to do a project that would celebrate some of the home languages and bilingualism of some of our pupils. So we got in touch with Eastside to collaborate because they have this amazing resource of artists, spoken word artists, and also fantastic expertise in working with schools.
Since then, we've been working together, collaboratively, building on the foundation and the ideas that you came to us with. We built the project through Cleveland and Cleveland's connections with other schools in the area.
And what's been really great about us being able to collaborate with Cleveland Road Primary School is that we've got this really unique perspective that you're able to offer us, George, both as a project lead but also as a participating teacher on the project as well. And so that unique insight has been so valuable in this project as we've been sort of progressing and learning and reflecting, and we've got somebody on the ground who actually knows what it's like in the classroom and how it's landing.
From this project, I am gaining the confidence and the ability to say no to how I've previously taught things or how people may be doing things across the school, and to say yes to changing the dynamics of how I've previously taught.
A highlight for me is the session where we were trying to get all the children on stage to perform some kind of spoken word, and there was one child who had frozen, and how myself and Patrick built that confidence, and she actually came and spoke. And she's quite stubborn, and it's not like her to so quickly mould into what we want, but within seconds she was on board, and that meant all 30 of my children stood up and had some kind of spoken word poetry. So that was a real highlight.
What we hope the outcomes of the project will be is a change in perception of poetry, to see poetry more widely read and performed in classrooms, to be used as a way of easing reading and developing language skills and the fun and pleasurable side that spoken word poetry can give to children. And from the bilingual and multilingual perspective, this idea of this multicultural London English that is being spoken, how can we celebrate that? And using the theme of identity, the who are we question of the inquiry, if you like, is get children to be really excited and not bashful about their heritage.
And I think the who are we question extends to our teachers as well. I think we've been exploring that more as the project's gone on. I think we didn't necessarily know it was going to link with those teachers, but who are they? What's their identity as a teacher, as a person, but also as a professional?
Yeah, definitely, because what we've seen is that there have been some unexpected outcomes that have started to emerge from the project that we weren't necessarily predicting at the start, but seeing the growth in confidence of teachers, seeing their ability to be able to step out of their comfort zone, take creative risks and try new things, or to develop more collaboration with their colleagues in their schools, has been really amazing to see.
The project's been really positive. It's been a really enthusiastic group of young people who enjoyed talking to each other, listening to each other, making noise together, planning and developing stuff.
So the element of the home language that we've encouraged, and children using writing poems and performing poems in their own language has empowered so many of them. And then to have an audience that connects with it, laughs at the jokes that we might not understand because it's in a different language. That was really
cute.
Yeah, and it's really made me kind of want to do that more in other subjects because
that's who they are.
That's who they are, exactly.
Some of our favorite foods. It's Yukoyon, Abikoro, Pushkete, Hosai, the samples. Excellent Abikoro. Here are some of our favorite foods. Here are some of our favorite foods.
I started writing poems myself as well, which has been really, really amazing because when I was in primary school, I used to write poetry, like poems, and but it's been a very, very long time since I have. But now I'm really enjoying writing poems myself, and it's really bringing out my creative side. So yeah, really good.
So many children that before would never have got anywhere near that stage, or even speaking aloud in class, went up on the stage and really gave it their all and tried their best, and I think it was gorgeous to watch. There are so many young people that obviously we started working with them at the beginning of the year, and to see how much they have progressed to the point of not only just getting on stage but being confident on stage, wearing traditional dress and getting on stage and talking in their home languages. It was just a gorgeous way for them to explore their cultures and explore their identity and share it with each other, but also then share it with their teachers.
Some children who, when we began, the teachers had said they wouldn't have ever stood up and said anything in the class, let alone try and do what we've just done now. And they were able to do that quite quickly. And to me, that was a real credit to what spoken word poetry can do for children, not just children but adults as well, in terms of helping them understand themselves better, have confidence and awareness of themselves.
When I started the oracy project, I was very apprehensive about teaching poetry because I have no poetic background and it's not my favourite subject at all, topic in English. But now completing the oracy project, I do feel much more confident. I think I've learnt how to break it down into smaller chunks for children, which has helped me in my practice.
So year 2 is about continuing to embed practice that the teachers have developed this year and have recognised was maybe already a part of their practice, but they haven't celebrated it.
Where does confidence come from?
Is it stepping on a stage?
Talking open.
Talking free.
Talking
collaboratively.
Where does bravery come from? Is it teachers giving praise?
Feeling strong.
Feeling belief.
Expressing your
identity. Children blossom in different ways and prizes